welcome to Celebrity Halloween Costume Watch. Thank God for celebs making an effort, because I am not going to. But I think Kylie Jenner may have gone a little bit too far, because she has dressed up her daughter Stormy in her Met Gala outfit. So cast your mind back, the theme was camp, and Kylie dressed.
Hi Beverly, how are you?
It was amazing. And now Stormzy is.
And just to let everyone know, I don't own the rights to the music in the background. And I'm Maria Bourne, and I'm brand ambassador for Moyra UK. And I'm going to be going back to basics again tonight, just with some simple nail art, just using gel polishers and a couple of Moyra acrylic paints. So I'll just wait a couple of minutes just to let a few people join. Hi Richard. I'm good, thank you, Beverly.
Centuries ago works just as perfectly today, like the quality that flows from your HP printer, working in perfect harmony with the writing. You don't want to spoil that with any impurities. Right now at Curry's PC World, you can save 15% on the genuine article when you buy 2 of the same selected HP inks together. Don't compromise on quality. Use original HP ink at Curry's PC World. Keep that up to date with all the latest celeb goss, reality, film, telly. It's all on our socials and online.
If you're watching, please say hi so I know who you are.
Fantastic, guys. So Curtis, what do you think about the claims that X Factor's on the way up? Let's be honest, we love the audition. When not the best.
I'll just put these down just to let you see what colours I'm using tonight. Hi Kim, how are you? Okay, I've not put these down with tack underneath, so I'll just lift them up very carefully. I'm just going to continue with the Halloween theme again, seeing as though we're not to the end of October yet. So we've got a little Frankenstein, cobweb, pumpkin and a fiery face. So as I said, it's just basic nail art for beginners who haven't got a lot of products, so you can just work with the gel polishers. So my main base is black, and I've prepped the nails ready. So the black is 02, and then I'm using a little bit of white, which is 01, and then I'm using this grey-green colour with a bit of a shimmer, which is number 31, and then the orange, which is number 50. Okay, so I'm just going to get my scraper, and I need a little bit of this green just for the stem on the pumpkin. And a little bit of white for the eyes on the Herman Munster Frankenstein-y character. And then I need some orange as well.
Now imagine a technology where it's impossible to scroll past your ads. Welcome to radio. Advertising that's unscrollable, unblockable, unbeatable.
Okay. Spot my deliberate mistake that I prepped 4 black nails and I needed 1 green, so I'm just going to put a coat of this green over the black here and just cure it quickly in the lamp for 30 seconds. Great coverage, only 2 coats needed. Just going to put that in my lamp for 30 seconds. And then I'm using my Vamp striper brush and just a dotting tool. Okay, so when my green is done in the lamp, then I will start. Okay, so I'm not top coating or buffing or anything like that. So I'm just going to get the black now. And I'm just going to do a stripe just across the top there for his hair. Okay, now I need some black on here as well. So the black is number 2 and it's 10ml bottle. Okay, so I'm going to get my striper brush and I'm just going to dip into the black there. Let's try and zoom in a little bit, and then I'm just going to randomly just do his hair, pulling through the black. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be all even. This is a bit ragged and all over the place. Okay, so I'm basically just going to fill in these bits for his hair. And excuse my scabby nails. I had to go over to Derby this evening for an MRI scan on my knee, and I got my little boy just to read out the do's and the don'ts on the letter in the car. It didn't say you couldn't have gel polish. It didn't mention nails at all, but you can't have anything metal on you, and I had on cat's eye gel polish, which, as you all know, has metal fragments in. So luckily I'd got a nail file in the car, and as soon as we got to the hospital and out of the car, I was walking through the corridors filing my nails like a mad woman. Even going into the room where the MRI scan was done, I was still filing away at my nails, and I managed to get the top off. So obviously I'd got a colour underneath, so my nails were really scabby, so I just went over them with the e-file quick before I did my live. Okay, so there's his hair. Hi Anna, how are you? So I'm just going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. I'm just going to adjust my light in there as well. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, so I wasn't, they just look so bad. Wasn't intending on redoing my nails, but I just thought I'd better get this metallic polish off just in case it affects the MRI scan. And then I went in the scanner, out the scanner, in the scanner. It wouldn't work, and I had to leave the room so they could reset everything. And then they got me back in, and then eventually it worked. It's just been one of those days today. So I'm just going to take that out. I've just done a flash cure there. So when I do the eyes, I'm going to be popping him back into the lamp anyway. So now I'm going to do the eyes. So I'm just dipping the big end into the white. And just dabbing those on there until I get the shape that I want. If you was doing this on a real nail on a real client, obviously they haven't got nails this big. Some of your clients might have, but you just make the design smaller to suit your client's nails. So I'm just going to flash cure that. And I'm just going to keep wiping the end of my dotting tool. So I'm just going to do his mouth now. So I'm going back into the black, and I'm just doing a straight line straight across. And I'm just going to make it a little bit thicker. Just going to pop that back into the lamp. I was also at the dentist at lunchtime as well, and to get a filling done, and he numbed me, but the numbing didn't work, so then he had to inject me again, and I still wasn't fully numb, so he put plenty in on the third go. So I think I only got rid of the numbness about an hour and a half ago, so I was numb for nearly 4 hours. Hence why I'm doing my live at 8:30 instead of 7:30, just so I could speak to you guys. Okay, I'm just going to go back over the hair again, just to fill in any bits there, but it is pretty good coverage. I'm just going to go across the top again, so I don't want to paint the whole black part with that little striper brush. Will be here forever. Sorry, just gone out of shot there. Hi Cheryl, how are you? Okay, so I'm just going to go back over his mouth again. Just give him a second coat. I'm just going to go over his eyes with a second coat as well. I'm good, thank you. Okay, so just going to pop that in the lamp again. And just do a 30-second cure on that one. Going to put some more black on my palette, which is actually a scraper. I've been abusing it there. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish off his mouth, starting in the middle. I'm just going to get the small end of the dotting tool just to give him some eyes. Okay. So pop him in the lamp for a full 30-second cure. Just going to wipe off my equipment. Get the black off my brush. Hi Jojo, how are you? Okay, so next I'm going to do the little pumpkin. So all I've done here is dip the orange, the dotting tool into the orange just to create a pumpkin shape. You don't have to be good at nail art to do these designs. Oh, thanks Jojo. Just designs that I learned a few years ago when I first started doing nails. My nail art has improved a lot, but they are fun, cartoony Halloween characters. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in the lamp now. A 30-second cure. So I'm just going to pop him on here, and then I'll top coat them all at the end. And then I'm going to do another coat of orange. I'll just show you what I've used for this fella here. I've actually used the Moyra 3D acrylic paints. Unsure how much these are. I know you can get 10 for £20 plus the VAT. I just can't recall off the top of my head how much they are individually. Okay, if you just see there, I did have my gel polish a bit too thick, so it has crinkled a little bit, but just because it's not actually on a real person, we'll just continue. If your gel polish ever bubbles or wrinkles like that, it's because there's too much product and it's not cured properly under the lamp.
There's a new magazine in the Heat family. Heat Style Book. Your seasonal guide to inclusive
Don't have to do this with a dotting tool, you can do it with a brush if you want to.
the skin you're in, with the best advice and insider knowledge in all things style. The Heat Way. Heat Style Book. Available in shops now. The thing that I would say.
£2.50 each plus the VAT.
I'm Georgia. I love social care because you never know what each day will
So I'm
bring.
just going to pop him under the lamp again quickly.
It's emotional sometimes.
And I'll just show you the other colours what I've got in the 3D, like the 3D acrylic paints. I've got orange, I've got blue, the 17mm tubes, I've got a white, green, pink, and of course black, and gold and silver. So big tubes, as you can see them in my hand, they are pretty big, so they are great value for money, especially if you buy the 10 tubes for the £20. I'm just going to just give this one last coat. I'm just going to put some more orange on there.
No, Chloe, but there are sponsored jobs. See why more than 250,000 companies in the UK use Indeed for hiring. Visit Indeed.com/redeem today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms and conditions apply.
How do I love thee? Let me say, You help me work, rest and play. Smart, stylish, chic and
The gel polishes are £8 a bottle plus the VAT. And I think I made a mistake on my live the other night. You get 4 bottles and you get one free, so that's great value as well. So they do have good offers on the website. We've got some fab new glitters as well, which I'm hoping to place an order for those this week. While I was at the hospital in Derby today, it's literally 5 minutes from Moyra's head office, so I was going to call in, but they weren't open at the time when I was heading up that way, so I've probably saved myself a lot of money. So you just can't resist.
Children and chilled. That's like sirens and snoozes. The two just don't sit well together. But with Churchill Insurance, they do. Because if your car was ever in any kind of knock, Churchill
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I just want this green just to be a tiny bit lighter, so I'm just going to mix some white into that. Black in it as well.
You'll love your horse live. Across 3 days, it's the UK's biggest equine shopping show.
Probably gone too light with that now.
And the chance to see Golden Girl,
But never mind. So I'm just going to do my stalk now.
Your Horse Live.
So
November 8th, 9th and 10th.
very simple.
Park, Warwickshire. Book your discounted tickets now at yourhorselive.co.uk.
That's it. I'll just clean my brush. And dot and tool. And then I'm going to go in and do the eyes. So it's just 2 tiny triangles. Just hoping you can see that. And then just little zigzag for the mouth. And just fill in those eyes there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in the lamp. Just give it a flash cure. And then I'm just going to go over that again, just to make it pop a little bit more. Okay, I'm just going to go over his eyes again. Okay. I'm just going to pop that into the lamp now for 30-second cure. Okay. So next up is my spider's web. Very basic. So I'm just going to put a blob of white on there. clean my brush, and then literally just, you can turn your client's nail upside down. I can't do it in the camera, but you can turn your client's hand that way if you need be. Depends what way you're comfortable with. So I'm just going to basically get some white gel polish on my brush, put it into the blob that I've put on the nail, and then I'm just going to drag it out. Okay, so I'm just going to cure that. Okay, that's my pumpkin done now. So you don't have to have him exactly in the middle of the nail. I've done mine more to the right. Hi Megan, how are you? Okay, I'm just going to go back into the white and then just pull through again, trying to keep on top of what I've already done. I'm just going to get my dotting tool just to go back over that bit. Okay, so I'm just going to cure that now. And I'm just going to put a bit more white on there. Okay. So back in the white, I'm just putting it through just so it's not there's not too much on my brush, and then we're just going to do the fully skirty bit for the spider's web. Might put another stripe along there. Oh, sorry. Am I in shot now?
He might be semi-retired, but his music ain't going nowhere. Hits Radio. New music. You tapped in with Jordan Lee, bringing you a team up.
Good.
Biblical proportions. Ariana has jumped on this track with Lizzo to up the gospel delight. As Good as Hell plays now on Hits Radio.
I do my head tones, check my names. Baby, how you feeling? Head tones, check my names. Baby, how you feeling?
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm just going to cure that now. I'm just going to give that a full cure for 30 seconds. Okay, and we'll move on to this fella. So I'm just wiping my brush. Ideally, I should have a separate brush, one for gel and one for my acrylic paints. I'm just going to put a blob on there of the red. And I'm just going to get myself just a wee bit of water. I've just filled a cap with water there. With the lights, it is going to dry up pretty quickly. So I'll just loaded up my brush there, and I'm just going to do some triangles for his eyes. You can do this in gel polish if you wish. I just wanted to just show a couple of different products tonight. Hopefully I'm still in shot there. I'm just going to keep going over that just to build up the red. It's a bit over there. I'm just going to do a long face there. Pull him down there. Let's try and match him up a bit. Just want to get some more red just to go over it, just to make these pop a bit more. please tell me if I'm talking too quietly. I'm just always conscious because I've got my head right next to the phone, near the microphone, so I don't want to deafen you all either.
He is living the tour life right now, but he is also reflecting on the feels we all get when we're away from the nest. This is brand new from him. It's quite missed home.
I'm in the kitchen while you smoke outside. So careful not to let the smoke inside. I always tell you it's poison. I know it helps you take the edge off the day. We get a drink before it's closing time. The one on High Street with a drink.
Okay. Just should do a bit more red on his mouth.
Yeah, I've been gone on business. I gotta make some money. I really feel the distance.
Okay.
And I crave this home. And I miss you telling me.
Okay, so I'm just going to get some yellow now. Just get some fresh water. I'm basically just gonna pop some yellow on in the middle of his eyes. On his nose. Just randomly. Okay, so that's him done. Just clean my brush. So I'm just going to top coat all of them with my Clever cover, which is £9 a bottle. And then I'm going to pop them all into the lamp for a 60-second cure. My little pumpkin. It was quite sad, doesn't it, that pumpkin?
Hits radio.
Something about you. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Keep looking at me.
And then I think this one's dry now, so I'm just gonna go over, and as you can see, I'll bring it a bit closer. The red looks quite dull, but as soon as I put the top coat over it, then it really pops out the colours. It's meant to be a fire face. Okay. So that's the spider's web. And the monster. Just move that out of the way. And then the pumpkin. Just put the tops back on my nail polishers, gel polishers. Hi Tina, how are you? So just while that one's curing, just to recap, I've used the Clever Cover top coat, I've used the green shimmery gel polish number 31, I've used the orange, which is number 50, black, which is number 2, and white, which is number 1. Okay. And then the 3D acrylic paints in red and yellow. And then of course my basic dotting tool and my Vamp striper brush. And that's them. Hopefully you can see them okay. Okay, well, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you again hopefully next Monday. Now I'm back off holiday and I've caught up on everything. I can go back to my Monday lives. Hopefully it'll be 7:30. Thanks for watching. Bye.